Welcome to Colorful Voices of Sisterhood. I am Raquel Painter, along here with my co-host. We got Fatia, Diana, and Agnes. We are so glad you guys are here with us today. We hope you guys are enjoying life and most importantly, loving on each other because it is the season.
Yeah,
yes. I can see my beautiful sisters here in their Christmas red. You guys ready for the holidays?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Anything special planned?
Relaxation.
Yeah. Relax. Yeah.
Are
you saying I'm working you too hard?
Yes. Got through that last parade. It's over.
Oh,
good for you.
Relaxation. Yes.
Great job on the parade, too.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can breathe, sister.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over? It's past?
Yeah. Well, Diana does the Richlands Christmas parade, and they do the lighted one.
I was in Wilmington taking classes for peer support.
Okay. Oh, good. Yeah. And you got your certificate?
Yes.
That's good.
Nice.
Yes. Because we definitely need a lot of peer support specialists in our community.
Yes.
There's not enough of them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. But now they're pushing more people to take classes. So it's really good. And it was eye-opening. And I felt like, oh, my God, I was so in touch with the people there. Because you think you have a story, but when you hear somebody else's story, you will be quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But and I think that's the thing people forget is that everybody has a story. Because some people aren't ready to share their story.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It was really good experience. 6 days in Wilmington, but I'm glad I took it.
That's awesome.
Good. Mm-hmm. Well, we got, I guess our hot topic today, former President Trump is now President-elect Trump.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, I guess the hot topic that I would like to discuss is felons. Mm-hmm. You know, obviously he is now hired as our top leader in the United States as a felon. Mm-hmm. So what kind of precedents do you think
with
that
34
sets?
felony counts.
34 felony accounts. That's right.
Mm-hmm. 34.
So what do you think? I guess what's your take on that? How's that precedent set for the felons that are out there in the United States right now?
My opinion is, as a president, leader of the country, at least 1 million people, and then we have a teenager that don't know better and make mistake. They are behind the bar and doing the time. And one felony, you're talking about 34 count of felony. Mm-hmm. And not only that, when they're out, they struggle to find job. Like even McDonald's, even though McDonald's, they do hire and felony, but still, to me, and what example America is setting for the next generation to come. Mm-hmm. And
well, to me, I look at it as a positive step forward for felons because, you know, once a person serves their time, that's it. They should not be punished anytime after that.
But they are.
They are. They continue
because it's on the job applications.
Yes.
And you got to say it on the job application. And most of the time, me being on a panel interviewing people, when you see that, you can almost see the person shoulder that's interviewing them go, I'm not even going to give them that chance. Because you
automatically think the worst when you hit the term felon, where in reality, this young person, old person, it don't matter the age, but it could have been an arrest that happened when they were a teenager. Could have been marijuana, which is, you know, probably a small percentage, and that they're affected them for the rest of their lives. Yeah.
And according to this article, it says around 19 million Americans have a felon conviction, and at least 79 million have a criminal record. So think about all the people that actually has a felon. Like you said, it could be just a teenager. They have poured all their time. A lot of times they don't even know that whether they can vote again or be on the jury. So you get a president of the United States of America that is a felon.
A convicted felon.
So hopefully you go in there and change all that.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to go in there and change it all because I do believe that you got to do what's right. Now, I'm very disappointed that we as American people voted him back as a president with that. Well, the thing about is, you know, his conviction and stuff.
Well,
and I understand
Diana, what exactly has he done for that 34 felonies? Because, come on, I mean, 34 felonies and he's still there. He's not in jail or anything like that.
Agnes, we all know money talk, right? 34 felony, no matter whether you voted for him or whoever voted for him. It was 34 and he was guilty. Was he not guilty?
It's the Democratic who are in the seat.
No, it does matter because it's affecting people, Agnes.
But you know what? That's not what we are talking today. That is not what we are talking today. But the felons, how can they get job, right?
Well, we can agree to disagree.
If you are a business owner and if you're an employer, you have the right to check, background check them. True. If you know that this person has embezzled a lot of money, he's a rapist, are you going to hire that person? And even right now, if you don't have any felon in the past, it's really hard to find a job right now, even though you are clean.
So now what we are talking about,
they're hard to find a job.
What we are talking about, Agnes, is the fact that what happened, he is a felony, not only 34 count. But what we're saying, we are speaking of fact. Okay? So we can agree to disagree. It does not mean we cannot talk about it. It's affecting a lot of people. There are teenagers, young adults behind the bar doing time. But he has 34, but he's going to be in the White House. Just look at the big picture.
I think,
but now they call his, what was it, white collar crime?
Yeah, white collar. And there's a lot of white collar crimes out there that don't serve time.
Right.
And Diane mentioned that money does talk.
Exactly.
But I don't want to get, I don't want us to get lost in the fact that he was elected as a felon, because he was elected.
Yes.
The American people spoke and we said it's okay. So from this point forward, what does it look like for our felonies that are out there that are convicted, that are coming out of the prison system, looking for jobs? Now, should that be removed from applications?
Yes.
Should that be removed from background checks when they're applying for jobs? I mean, so to me, I think the American people spoke, said they are okay with the president of the United States and leader of the free world to have 34 felony accounts. So when American people says that, what does that say for our other felons?
Right.
Well, and it's, you know, in the past 8 years, we know that they always find dirt of him.
And you haven't done it to the other presidents?
Oh,
okay.
Nobody's perfect.
So, right.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure we brought that out.
But this here one, I mean, when we talk about presidents to presidents, we can't deny the fact that he's a convicted felony with 34 counts. We can all agree that that's what happened. Right. And that's what we have.
Like I've said before,
so it doesn't,
a few months ago, that things that he's doing, I'm not also okay with it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm not saying right or wrong on how we agree. The American people spoke. Right. They are okay with him. They are okay with him no matter how I voted, how you voted, how you voted. The fact is we have a president that is a 34 count felon that's going to be taking over the White House.
Yeah. If it was a black other race, is that will happen for?
Well, on that one, we won't know.
Yeah, we know. And technically we can know. We can predict because from the past, what happened. And Obama, because they thought it was African. They want to know his certificate, even though he was American. Very educated. He qualified for everything. But they have to dig his...
But we're not... Our conversation isn't about electing the president on it. That's already done.
Felony.
We're talking about the felony side of it, on that the president was elected. He is a felon. So what about the people who can't vote? They cannot vote because we got states that don't allow felons to vote even.
Right.
And here we got a president that ran for presidency as a felon.
Right.
So what should happen to them?
Second part of this article. It says many felons say that criminal records make it harder for them to find a job. About 30% of people with criminal records are unemployed. Okay. But the stigma did not appear to harm former President Trump in 2024 election. Less than 6 months after the New York jury convicted him of 34 felony counts. So that's what we're seeing on job application. And people are qualified. But because they made a mistake at an early age, what do?
How long that's supposed to stay in the record anyway?
The felony is a felony.
It's forever.
Yeah. And I think that's what the discussion needs to be about. Is that the case? I mean, to me, if a person served their time, so they went to court found them guilty, court sentenced them, whether it was, they had to pay a fine, whether they had to serve time, whatever it was. Once it's done, it's done. To me, they paid their debt to society.
Yeah.
So why should they continue to be penalized for that fact?
Yeah, they should lobby that.
So that's what I'm saying. So now we got a president that done the same path, set a different standard now, because the standards have changed now. This is the first president that was elected as a felon.
Well, they're probably also, the reason why he got elected again is they probably also, look, last 4 years ago, when he was the president, you're smiling at me. I mean, come on. The economy was good and the inflation was great. So,
come on, Agnes. Now, the economy was good. The president before them goes to... Trump worked off a lot of Obama plan.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what it was.
We'll go with that part.
I'll tell you guys what it was. As an economist, and we got a person here in the audience that's very good with economics. But as an economist, there's a lot of things that happened during that time. Now, COVID. So when COVID happened, it affected us.
Yes.
For 3 years, it affected us.
Yes.
It affected us. One, to me, if I was president during that time, I would have shut down the U.S. I would have shut it down to stop the spread so it wouldn't affect it, but that didn't happen. COVID ran rapid through our factories, ran rapid through our hospitals. You guys get what I'm talking about. But it really affected us, not only us, but the world.
Right.
And that was something that we couldn't come back from quickly. So Biden inherited an economy that was going downhill because, I'm not saying because of the Trump administration, because COVID, no kidding, changed the landscape of the world on that. It took the supply chain years to catch up. And in turn, the prices were high because of supply and demand. The demand was there, but the supply wasn't. So when you're looking at economics on that, you can't blame an administration for what happened during that time frame. But have they corrected it? Yes. I think Biden administration corrected it. And you can see it turning. You can see it turning now. Stock market is going up. Prices are coming down. But unfortunately, I think without COVID, we would have saw a different economy for us. But that there is really what it was. So I'm not blaming one administration over another because they both had to deal with it, but one of them had to deal with the effects of it.
But I'm glad you brought up about COVID because as we all know, the border's wide open. Here comes the people. They're not COVID shots.
Oh yeah, I don't think the border had anything to do with that. No, because Europe got it.
We know.
Asia got it. And, they weren't crossing the border over there. I don't think the border had anything to do with the COVID coming over here.
Even now, it's really, last year, a few months ago, they're still coming in and they're not COVID
and you know what, Agnes? They're going to continue to come in. They've never stopped coming in.
I hope
They've never stopped coming in. And then this is what I'll say about the, man, dang, I feel like I'm in a debate. I'm feeling good, guys. No, I'm sorry. But this is what I'm feeling about the border.
Cheers.
Cheers. But when you're talking about the border and the people that's coming over, all those people you see on TV coming over, they're seeking asylum. Those are the people coming over that we know they're here. It's the ones that aren't coming through that border like that.
But we know also how many thousands, though.
There's a lot of them. Like I'm telling you guys,
I have an opinion.
The one border that I think is the weakest, that needs attention, is the Canada border.
Yeah.
And I mean, because that is, like I mentioned before on the show, that's where the 9/11 terrorists came through, was through Canada. They came through that Canada border, and look at what happened. We lost our Twin Towers. The Pentagon was hit. We had 3 planes go down. A lot has happened. And that 9/11 has been significant in our history.
Yes.
That was the Canadian border. the fentanyl that's coming in. You know, I know Mexico gets blamed for that, but it's not coming from that. It's coming from China. And it's coming in off of those boats. It's coming in off of those boats that only 10% of those containers are checked. So I think there's a lot of stuff that we like to blame on the Mexico border. And really, I said it on previous shows, and I'll continue to say that it's only because they're brown.
That's it. So let me say this. Let me say when we talk about immigrant, we are immigrant.
Except for me, guys.
I said a long time ago, they stole from you. But what I'm saying, Agnes, you're Filipino, I'm African. A lot of us, we are immigrant. Okay. If people seeking for peace, they, like you say, they're running from something. Hey, that does not give listen, as we immigrant, we should not put down an immigrant. This America was built by immigrant, like or not.
It has been. And I think it's shameful of us as American people to put down another person because they're coming from somewhere else.
Yes.
I think it's shameful that they're blaming them for the color of their skin, blaming them for the crimes and the atrocities that go on in our country because it's not them.
That's right.
Are they partaking in crime? Yes, but it's not solely them.
That's right.
I mean, we had a dang shooting again. You know, and it's not them that's doing those mass shootings at the schools, at the churches, you know, so I think there's a lot of blame that people put on that they really got to look at those facts on that.
Right.
Yeah. They want to be united.
I'm telling you, they want to work hard. Mexican work hard. Okay. If it was not Mexican, there was not a lot of building in here.
That's right.
Really, that's the truth. And we cannot just pick and choose whatever. They work hard. Not all of them are bad. And no, that's not fair.
So back on the felon thing, I think it's a precedent set. A president has set a precedence that hopefully the felons start getting a fair shot once they have served their
Yes, or they're gonna go crazy. Just watch from prison.
At least give them the right to vote.
Yeah.
No, and give them job. How are they going to survive when they out? Give them job. Give them opportunity to build their life back. Give them and train them to be who. A lot of children, they don't have family. They don't have, Trump has family that make him this. He still is a felony. So why you get upset for those that don't have, really, take a look. No, give them job.
Definitely right to vote, but they also can't travel. A lot of times when they become a felon, they cannot travel. They cannot travel. That's right. So it goes beyond what we think just a job. It affects a lot when it comes. Even insurance.
We can take questions from the audience. What you guys think?
Yeah.
Audience, do you guys have any question or comment on our discussion?
You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Or since we said they couldn't travel, even loans.
Yeah, it's just
they can't hold a public office, and you guys see what we got in public office.
They're pretty much dead.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, what we have to be careful of, it could be your child.
Exactly.
You see, when something happens, you have to look and see. It could be me. I want my child or person that once they have completed and done the time, they should get a fair shake.
That's right.
Yes.
That's what we're saying. A fair shake.
That's right.
Not based on whether they're wealthy or
not.
So
as citizen, what are we going to do to help all these felons to get back on their feet?
I think as citizens, if you are a business owner and you have someone come and apply, get to know that individual and the circumstances before you make that decision not to hire them. I think you really got to give them that opportunity to explain what comes up on their background check. Obviously, if they're applying for a bank job and they were convicted of embezzling money, you really got to take that in consideration. But if they're going for even
trucking, I was reading about one gentleman, he had started his trucking business, but he can't even get contracts, high-paying contracts. And he's an entrepreneur because he has a felon. He has his own trucking business, but he can't get the higher contracts. So those are things that you got to look at too. So, besides the hotel industry. I mean, even McDonald's. McDonald's is a good starting point. But if you got a family.
You can't raise a family.
Some of them reason they go back to jail because of this.
Yes.
Like they say, okay, what is, I cannot work. Nobody trusts me even to get apartment, low income apartment because they do you background check.
They can't get SNAP. They can't get any federal assistance.
Yeah, even with DSS, social they don't help them.
Nothing at all.
Their choice is they go back again, being like, okay, this is the life I know. This is what I can do. They go back.
Cycle.
Even on housing applications, they ask that question too, or they do a background check. So it really excludes them from even getting a place to live. So
even you cannot bring them like a low income house. You cannot bring them felony.
They can't.
They cannot come and stay overnight.
I hope their parents can take care of them.
But how long?
But for how
That's
long?
the thing.
And why should they though? If they're able and capable, to work, to provide for themselves, they should be able to. If that's what they want to do, what they did in the past should not be held against them.
And then think about how we look down on them. How people can look down on them because they have done that crime.
We all make mistakes. We all do things that some of us do things that nobody see.
Some people just didn't get caught.
That's right.
I mean, just think how many times of a coworker or a friend or that drinks and drives. Some people get caught and get a DUI or DWI, and some people don't.
But eventually it'll catch up. And sometimes that's how the drunk driver, have killed somebody because they've done it so long and they think I got it. And just that one time. That one time. But yes.
Yeah. So there's a lot to discuss on this one. I think time will tell on how it works out for them. But I think President-elect Trump has definitely had opened the door for the felons, I think, with a lot of opportunity.
What about if it's not open door, it's not for everyone, then what? It's only for Trump. Like if it's just for Trump, what about the others? They don't get the opportunity.
What about if it don't change?
Exactly.
I think we need to advocate. I think people out there need to advocate. Well, for example, the voting laws come from the state.
Yes.
The state determines if their felons can vote or not.
So who you fighting? Who you fighting? Say if you stop with Trump, nobody get that opportunity. Then what? Who you fighting? Really? Who you gonna fight? Like you say, if there's no change,
the city.
It's not.
What specifically, Fatia? What
I'm saying, if it does not change, if say Trump is not changing that open the opportunity, then what?
Don't vote for the elected officials that are not doing what you're asking them to do.
But that's not true. They vote for Trump.
Trump,
how would you know? I mean,
they know who he was, what he did. They still vote him and put him in the White House.
Well, that just goes to show where America is right now.
Right.
It really does. It really goes to show where America is right now. So we as citizens have to do our part to make it better than what it was.
And that make America great again is not a right statement. Because it ain't never been great for
people. They give up.
Everybody.
It hasn't. It's not fair, period.
Okay,
and we discussed that once before.
Yeah, but people that will give up. The people tries to vote everyone, Trump to not be in the White House. They were people like they did not want him. But it's still Americans. They did vote. Like this time, next time, they're gonna say, we tried. It didn't work. It just they see that as corruption.
No, I think there's a lot. I think the voting thing just wasn't in the favor of Kamala.
Right.
I don't think, in my opinion, people were ready for a female president. That's what it was. I really think that's what
another male that would have ran, he would have won.
Yeah.
But because she was a female, she was a Black female, she was smart, she didn't get it. Bottom line. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
I agree too. I agree.
So people, they don't want to make a change.
Change is hard.
Change is hard,
but change is necessary.
It doesn't matter if it's corruption there, if it's wrong, or it doesn't matter. Like people, they don't.
Oh yeah, change is hard, even for me.
Yeah.
Ask Johnny. It took me 20 years to change my furniture in my living room. Change is hard.
Yeah.
And
you get used to it.
But But I think if people keep pushing the envelope, change is going to come.
Do you guys change or corruption? Do you guys think that it is people they don't want to change, or it is corruption? Then
I think change and corruption is two totally different.
That's what I'm saying. So which one is it? Is the change people they don't want to change, or it is because it's corruption people?
I think you can't put those two in the same category.
Mm-hmm. Again, I would like to make clear what I'm trying to say. Clear. Corruption is when people ignore what is happening. Mm-hmm. Okay, but they're gonna agree with the one that wrongdoing. So this is wrongdoing, and to let President of the United States, leader of the country, and he was fined 34 count of felony, but people still voted. So people ignored the wrongdoing. So that is corruption. Change.
No, it's not corruption. Okay. No, they didn't care.
Let's agree to disagree. It is corruption.
The people voted for him knowing that. They voted for him knowing.
Yeah, wrongdoing.
Like.
Exactly.
No, corruption is when you're allowing something. So it'd be like.
They is allowing him to get in the White House.
Because they had a choice.
Exactly. They
chose him.
It's
not corruption.
Okay, we can agree to disagree. I voted as corruption. The fact that we have Sabrina, we have
to orange.
We have Congress. We have people that can say no, this cannot. Because again, if you go back to read the Constitution, it says what it says, but nobody followed that.
That's true.
They are corruption. So, and when you make something wrongdoing, you pass by, like, oh, okay, it's okay, but we know it's wrongdoing. That is corruption, because when you don't stand for the right, it is corruption. So, I don't think it's people they're afraid of changing. People they're just accepting the wrongdoing.
I don't think they're afraid of changing. Right. I think people really gone smart nowadays, because see, you cannot just vote for this person. You have to consider, okay, this person, what has he done? And this person.
And you voted for him, though.
Correct, right?
You voted for him, and he did nothing. But you voted for him. Because
he did a lot of things.
He did not.
He did a lot of things.
I've been telling you every show, bring me in what he has done.
You know what he has not done. Why did the American people put him back in the office again?
Corruption.
Swearing in
again, like you said, something is wrong, corruption-wise, with some stuff. The people, not corruption. No matter how you look at it, something is wrong mentally-wise with people. So they keep voting.
It's corruption.
And first of all, they thought it was hurting us as the people.
I think
but we
can go on and go on about this. And we'll be talking about this probably for the rest of the next season. Okay, there's so much to talk about.
And we have fun.
But we love each other here, and we are grateful that we're able to have these type of conversations with each other, where one, we listen to each other, we receive what each other's saying, and provide the feedback. As you guys can see, we don't agree on a lot of stuff.
No, we're not supposed to.
No, that's why we're here.
But we are still sisters. We're not supposed to.
But today we're going to be talking about traditions that we do during the holiday seasons with our family, and then we brought some wonderful, good smelling food in here. So we can share amongst each other. But I think one of my favorite traditions that my family does is Christmas Eve. We get together and we do like a theme. Mm-hmm. So Thanksgiving, the family's all together at Thanksgiving time, and then we pick the theme that we're going to have for Christmas Eve. So this year our theme is going to be villains. So everybody's got to come as a villain to the Christmas Eve. And then we play Christmas games. So that's what we do every year at Christmas time.
Is it at a certain person's house?
Yeah, so it's at my sister's house. Mm-hmm. So Christmas Eve is at my sister's house, Thanksgiving's at my house, and then Christmas Day dinner's at my house. So we do the partying at my sister's.
She liked to party.
She liked to party.
She liked to party. She liked to party.
You're in a perfect spot to party.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can party all night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got the speakers outside. Mm-hmm. We got a projection around the fire pit. So we make it so it's comfortable and enjoyable for everybody that comes over. Yeah.
We kind of do the same thing too. December 24th. So like all day long we cook, and then we waited until 12 a.m. That's when we gather all our families, we eat. we chat and, we just visit each other.
Oh, wow.
Midnight?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. It's a tradition.
That's good.
Look it up.
Yeah.
So where do you guys do that at? Do you guys pick like a different location every year?
Actually, in the parents' house.
Oh, okay.
Majority. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I never thought about eating at midnight.
It's like a celebration.
Yeah,
welcoming the Christmas Day.
That's great.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
So,
yeah. What about you, Diana? What's your favorite tradition?
We party all the time.
I know you do.
So Christmas, pretty much, Christmas Eve, we go to a family friend's house and they have something. Christmas Day, we open gifts. We go around to the different houses collecting gifts.
Oh.
And then Christmas night, everybody comes back to my house. We open up presents, play games with the family. We pull names with the family.
Oh, so you do like a what they call white elephant or dirty Santa?
No, we know what you kind of switch out.
An exchange. Okay, got it.
So we pull names. That's what we do. So this year is cups that we're doing, and everybody's got to buy a cup that reminds them of that person.
Oh,
so we're doing that this year.
That's cool. So you guys kind of identify what the gift category is.
Yes, this year we did that.
Yeah, that's
looking
cool
forward
too. I like
and
that.
then they play games.
Wow. What about you, Fatia?
So if I go back and my mom, she's Orthodox Christian, so and we don't sleep at night. She stay up. So the way they cook chicken, fresh chicken that's like all night. It's like 4 pounds of onions. We chop all night. And she cook until 4 a.m.
So what's with the onions?
And chicken
with
eggs. So they cook slowly.
Okay.
And then they have grass they sell back home and they put inside the house, around the house. And then she make coffee. We have organic coffee, and she roasts that and with honey, with butter. That's what we eat. That's the traditional things they do.
Yeah.
So we stay up then next.
And so
morning.
that starts Christmas Eve.
Christmas
all
Eve
through the night into Christmas morning.
Yes. So and Christmas back home is January 7th. Yes, January 7th.
It's called that Ethiopia.
Yeah, that's old. So that's Old Testament. So they go by
because you guys got a different calendar.
Calendar. Yes. Yeah. Now they are fasting.
People might not know that. So
now they fasting like for 2 months. They start already for Orthodox. They fasting and then they break their fasting. I think 4 a.m., 3 a.m. They don't sleep. Some of them go to church and they stay up until 6 a.m.
Wow. 2 months of fasting?
Fasting. So when I say
just
fasting,
water, can they drink water?
No. They don't eat anything dairy. They don't eat eggs, chicken, anything, meat. They just eat veggies.
Okay.
Fast. But no, they do fast until 3. Like Islam fast from sun up to sundown. And for Orthodox, they I think 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. So they do.
So which one do you
I mix. Listen, my mom now I'm here. She called me like, are you pray? Which holidays now, Mom? So I'm like, I grow up in both families. So which one is it? They have 2 different Christian holidays. So Easter is one of her favorite. Like, hey, what are you doing today? Don't forget to pray. I'm like, which holiday is that, Mom? So,
I can have a certain time to pray because, as believers, we pray all the time. We do fast as well. Yeah. But when you say pray, is it a certain time? Or are you saying like 12 o'clock, you stop what you're doing?
It's funny. In Islam and Orthodox is similar back home. Like Islam, we pray 5 times a day.
Okay.
And 4 a.m. and lunchtime 12 and 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. and 9 p.m.
Is that the one that when you hear the music, then you have to...
Music is prayers. They call prayers. So in Orthodox, the same. They do get on their knees. That's how they pray. And also when they go to the church, they cover themselves. They don't open their hair. They cover. They take the shoes off when they enter the church. So it's different. Like here, my Ethiopian family, they don't go to American church. They have Ethiopian church because they still practice. They have to wear. They have to cover.
So is there one close to us?
So I have friends here, Ethiopians. They go to the one similar is Greek church that they have in
Wilmington?
Camp Johnson. they have Greek church.
Oh, on base.
On base, no, Camp Geiger. I'm sorry. They have, Greek church. That's similar to Orthodox church.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that one there.
Yeah, Orthodox is very like it's different. You know, Christianity they have different denominations. Orthodox is very restricted.
Wow. Okay. What about the food here? Who bought what?
Okay, start with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mine's easy. So I bought fry bread bites with covered cherries on them. Fry bread. For those that don't know, so fry bread came about when Native Americans were moved on reservations. When they moved them on reservations, they couldn't hunt anymore like they used to. They couldn't grow their crops like they used to. So their whole sense of how they would eat and survive changed for them. So when they're on the reservations, the government provided them monthly commodities, we call them. So the commodity is the normal staples. It was milk, sugar, flour, lard, that type of stuff. So they learned to cook from those items that were given, which fry bread came from that. So fry bread is part of our diet. So it's actually bread that we fry. And we use it for anything. We make like corn dogs out of it. Some of you guys, except for we use the fry bread with the hot dogs in the middle. We make tacos just like the Hispanics did with tortillas, except for we use the fry bread. So fry bread just became a staple of our food. And this here is a dessert version of it. So the fry bread, every Native knows how to make fry bread. Unfortunately, you can't buy it out in town because there's really no Native American restaurants anywhere.
Maybe you should open one and sell
that'd be the plan. But I got a full-time job right now. I've been doing that. But I bought some for you guys to try this dessert here. So I guess we'll pass out the plates. You want to pass the plates around?
And you want them to eat first, the food?
Or you want to talk about them first?
Yeah, no, I mean,
should we talk about
first they can eat the food and
yeah, go ahead. So that's what I brought for my dish today. Who else wants to go?
Oh God!
I really didn't bring no dish. I did bring pecan pie.
So go ahead.
Go ahead with
the pecan pie. Pecan pie. Yeah. The dessert is in there. Yes.
So, and I made sambusa. Sambusa is Ethiopian egg roll. And which is people love when I make for them, but I don't like to make it. It takes me time to make that. And also I make my famous chicken that everybody likes. And I made red cabbage. This is red cabbage, which is my country. We eat a lot of vegetables. And that is kale. I made it the way in Ethiopian we made. And I made rice. And also homemade dresser I made.
So does that go on the rice?
And this it goes with the sambusa with the dressing. And you can have that. Then also I made rice and that's vegetarian beets. I don't know if you guys like beets, root beets. I love that with eggs, carrots, and tomato. And then I made salad there with tuna. Sambusa and sweet tea.
Yeah. So the tuna is like
it's really good. I want you to try that. Really good. You will like it.
Is that out of the can or fresh?
Vegetarian. That salad is vegetarian.
That's vegetarian.
Is it out of from the can or fresh?
No. What tuna? Yeah. You think I went to seafood? No.
Is it fresh or out from the can?
From the can. How you think I'm gonna make it? I guess. I didn't know that.
You went fishing.
I know. Yeah, I went fishing. I don't know how to swim. The fish is going to throw me back.
Okay, sister, your turn.
I already did mine.
Oh, you did yours? So I brought you guys some pancit, Pancit. You can see these dishes 99.9% in any homes in the Philippines during the holiday, Christmas holidays. And it's very, very healthy because it has 4 C's, chicken, carrots, cabbage, and celery. So,
I love
that's
cabbage.
pancit.
Kind of noodles.
And we call it pancit gihon. Yeah. And this is long life. Because, the noodles is long. So, long life.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is your dish, Agnes, is this something that everybody grows up learning to make?
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's easy. You just put them all together, all the ingredients, the veggies, and, saute it and put the noodles and then the chicken broth and then kikuman or soy sauce, salt and pepper. That's it.
Oh,
easy.
wow.
Yeah.
You soak the noodles before.
You can soak to that one or either way.
Yeah.
Soaked or unsoaked will be still good. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So our culture, we normally do chicken and everything, but today I just brought the pecan pie. I brought a cheesecake pie, and I did bring some turkey barbecue for y'all to try out.
Oh.
I don't like just the turkey. I like turkey barbecue, so that's a little different that I brought.
So
you just got to heat it up.
What does that mean, turkey barbecue?
So instead of eating pork barbecue, I like turkey
with
barbecue.
The vinegar.
It's healthier.
Yes, it's more healthier.
It's healthier.
Yeah. Let me tell you a funny story about me and the barbecue from the South. So, I grew up in the Midwest, right? So I went to Johnny's for one of our first times. We were still dating at the time. But he let me know they were having, I know, that's right. Oh, we still like we're dating. But he told me his mom was making barbecue. So I was like so excited. I was like, oh man, I get some barbecue. Well, in my mind, I'm thinking of the red sauce from like Kansas City and got it on my sandwich. He bought me this bread with pulled pork and coleslaw on it. And I was like, I thought you said we had barbecue. He said, this is barbecue. Barbecue. I was like, oh my God. I did not know what it was. It had the vinegar dressing on it and the coleslaw. Yeah, we don't get that in the Midwest.
So what is your barbecue in the Midwest?
It's the red sauce.
The red sauce.
It's the red, like barbecue sauce. It's barbecue.
Okay.
That we put on our ribs. We put it on our beef. That's barbecue for me.
I don't like barbecue.
Yeah.
It's too sweet.
Barbecue here is totally different.
It has to be spicy, my food. Like if I eat food, it has to be spicy. If I don't want any sweet. No, you told me no.
No
spicy. I said, Raquel, she said no. Raquel, she said no. So I didn't add any spice. Usually in Ethiopia, we do everything we touch it has to have spicy. Yeah, none because of you.
Is that why there's so many? I guess it's probably because there's so many spices over in that area, right?
No, I grew up selling spice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, spice I love.
With that little monkey?
Yeah, monkey sitting here. And my yeah.
Okay. Which one I'm gonna?
Oh yeah, I that is raspberry. It's sweetie. I know you guys like hot, but I said today we're gonna be American, so I made.
Yeah, it's good. I got plates here, so. Everybody get your...
come on.
Come on, guys. Come grab something.
Not yet. They say not yet.
Shy.
Not yet.
Want to do afterwards?
They don't want nobody. Okay, try my sambusa.
Okay, your sambusa. Is this the...
So this I think is vegetable or that's meat. I make a vegetable
meat. How about I
meat.
give some to our audience?
Yes, please. Let them try.
Little plates.
Yeah.
Get one of everything.
Oh, let me give it to...
There you go.
Diana.
Give a plate, and then I'll do this one. Is it just scoop it up?
There you go.
They might not want...
you with this, okay?
Okay,
I'll just do a little bit of everybody's, because this one don't have a thing.
Oh, wow. We can take...
Put that on there. I'll get some rice.
So with the devil eggs, what did you call it? With the devil eggs, what do you call it? That's just regular eggs.
Yeah, Acer salad. We call Acer. It means beets salad.
So that's very healthy. So do you guys have any heart issues going on?
No.
And
everything we eat is
very healthy.
It's very healthy.
Okay.
Organic.
Nope.
Now, does this supposed to be heated up?
You're supposed to, but not.
Because I like my food hot.
I like some.
Is it okay?
Well, this is good.
Oh, put the spice. Give them the.
This tea is good.
Oh, even this.
You gonna take that plate over?
That looks too much like avocado in me.
Don't forget this.
That right there. Okay. Everybody gets something different.
Yeah. My husband ain't gonna eat the kale.
He likes kale?
No.
No?
You don't like too much good, nutritious food.
Oh, you don't like the nutritious stuff.
You can tell.
Oh, this one is, who's this going to? I don't know. My husband will eat kale. Put that on it. That'll be good for that one. Let me try that one.
Kale?
Try that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like kale?
Yes, I do.
Oh, give it to him.
Oh, okay. Who likes kale?
One says it like their husband.
Lamar, come on.
That's you. I know you eat everything.
Yeah, I was like, not my husband.
Hey,
You eat
I
everything.
recently camera.
I like it. Good. I eat that.
Okay.
I eat that. This is good for so is this what you put out for Christmas?
Yeah.
Like this right here.
Oh, if I make my Christmas dishes, girl, you're gonna hire me.
So you do something totally different from
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yes.
Give me a small leg. Yeah.
I want to get some of that fried. Yeah, that one, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
So do you fry your chicken?
Dessert.
No, I don't fry.
Okay.
I don't even put oil on. I use air fryer.
Okay.
Air fryer for what?
The chicken.
Oh,
No
I just
oil,
got my first
nothing.
air fryer, guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you tried
I'm
it?
excited. I warmed that up in it.
Try.
Wow.
So you like red cabbage? It's
Yeah.
really good with rice.
Red cabbage, this one?
Mhm. With rice.
With the rice?
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, I'm having some Native American dessert
Mm-hmm.
From
and
Ethiopia.
some Ethiopian food.
It's
This
good.
kale is good. Yeah.
Try that too. It's really
I
good.
have to get my fork.
Oh, fork.
Here,
Oh,
can you have one?
There's a knife.
Can you pass me a fork?
Oh, yeah, there's a
Oh,
fork.
wait a minute.
Want a
Mhm.
spoon too?
No, let's go plate. So
Okay.
And don't forget the sauce.
Get the right
You would
one.
like the sauce with some
Mhm.
Get some pie.
Okay.
I thought you liked sambusa, my sambusa last
Which one
time.
is that? This one,
That,
right?
yeah. There's another one there too.
I might have to flip
So
it
she
out.
says she don't. Patil says she do something else at Christmas.
Oh yeah,
What do
I
you
do
do at
different.
Christmas?
Oh, I do. Oh, you guys should try my
Y'all should be trying this. How you guys like this?
Who you asking?
The audience.
The audience.
What's your guys' take on it? Was this
What do
first
you
time
guys
you guys
think?
had this?
This is good.
If you guys
It's
want our
different.
recipes, we'll give it to you.
I can come to your kitchen and cook for you. Just let me know when you have
Good.
people.
I really like the red cabbage. It's good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
I
you.
really love these noodles, Agnes.
Thank you.
I'll try the
That is good.
because if you Raquel, I didn't make hat. You better eat.
Put it on there.
No, because I like it spicy. I say it's Raquel. She's not gonna eat. So
As we ending our season, we're ending our season with just fellowshipping and eating
Just
together, right?
fellowshipping, yep.
yeah.
But what I'd love to know is your guys' traditions. Go ahead and drop it down in the lines and let us know what you like to do during the holiday season with your family. I think another one, does anybody do caroling anymore?
No, I haven't done that.
Yeah, I live so far up the road, I don't know if we get carolers or not.
Well, I will say, after Christmas for New Year's, bringing in the New Year's, we always go to church to bring the New Year's in. So we're normally in church starting at 10 to 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we bring the New Year in in church fellowshipping with one another.
So is there a certain food you guys have on New Year's Day?
Well,
Yeah. Let's do
my mother always told me to make sure you cook something green. Means you have money all year long.
Okay.
Fish for smooth sailing.
Oh,
nice.
So it ain't a whole lot of food that I will do on New Year's. But we do get together on that. But I tell everybody, fish, smooth sailing. And another tradition is my mother said, no, never let a female enter your house first.
Really? What that mean?
A man should be the first one to enter your house.
What that mean?
Yes. Female. What female bring?
Drama?
Yes. They answer that in
Drama? You can put salt.
Oh
my
my
country, they put
Yep.
salt.
So our tradition is we do not know.
good.
And normally my brother comes over first and walk. When my father was living, he was.
Oh, bye,
first
bye,
one.
come. You're going to say, but
I'm
come
going
next
to
day.
come back January 2nd.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
I did not
Or
know
bring your
that.
friend and let him enter in first.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the first I've heard of
Me
that.
too.
Yeah,
But what
that's
I
good to
do know is some people, they put salt around the house, salt, and outside and then with water.
Yeah.
And also, I heard that black eyed pea, what they call the beans, black eyed pea.
Oh, black eyed peas.
That's what some people cook.
I cook those with rice.
No, for good. They say it's for good fortune and something like that.
Well, when I went to Texas the first time, and they told me that they was having caviar, and it was black eyed peas. I was like, this is not no caviar. This is black eyed peas, and we eat these at home all the time with rice. This is not a caviar.
Why did they call it caviar?
No.
I thought you were talking about the music, the artist.
Black eyed peas.
But some people, you know what they do before New Year's? They clean their house.
Oh yeah,
like everywhere.
And then on New Year's Day,
they throw everything out and things that they're supposed to throw a long time ago.
Kind of good cleansing of the house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
true.
But one thing
that I think it's like it's what you believe it become true. Like mentally you believe in something.
One thing that I've learned from my mom is do not vacuum or sweep because you're sweeping away the blessings. Especially at night, don't do that.
Oh, night, my country too. After 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., when keep the trash inside the house.
That is funny because we do not sweep or nothing outside. If it gets dark, nothing gets swept outdoors.
Yep, my culture too. We don't.
Really? Okay, yep. I'm learning all kinds of stuff, guys.
They kick you. Like if you are a neighbor trying to sweep, they can tell you go back. Stop with sweeping. Yeah, you don't sweep. After
sweeping away the blessings.
Yes. Let the trash come in. Bring money.
Bring money in. Yes. And always have some money, at least on January 1st. That means you have money all year long. Yeah.
Well, my retirement check hits on the 1st.
There you go.
That's good.
So we have like what it makes us so beautiful. And our differences and the different belief system we have, as long we use in a good way to not hurt people. Yeah, this is wonderful.
I love.
And thank you to our audience.
Yes,
thank you
guys for joining us today.
Yes.
So on behalf of Colorful Voices, we thank you guys for just being here with us. Thank you for the support all year long. We will say from the Colorful Voices, Merry Christmas. We hope you be safe.
Yes.
We will see you again in 2025. Don't make no resolution that you already know that you're not going to do. So continue doing what you do, but just be a better you.
Yes.
That's right.
And thank you for all your support. We're looking for you to continue to support us, like and share. And if you want to sponsor us, we have opportunities. Thank you again. Merry Christmas. We'll see you the next time around.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
And I have...
you want to say, Agnes? And a Happy New Year? Agnes going to sing. And a Happy New Year?
Maligayang Pasko.
Yeah.
Sing.
Do it in your name.
In your native language.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no more.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Oh my God.